everybody, and welcome into the Bixby Spartan Football Coaches Show, which is sponsored by Roush Coleman Homes. Spartans, well, they're about to play on a Thursday night game this past Friday, homecoming against Ponca City. Lauren, this was a Ponca City team that was a lot more disciplined. They have been getting some things done this year, had some wins, so this was an interesting game.
Yeah, you know, Coach Harmon, first off, he knows how to win football games. He's won state championship games at Pawnee, at Hominy, and then his first year at Ponca City, I believe they were 0-for, won 5 games last year, and hasn't played extremely well this year. So we knew that we were going up against a well-coached physical football team.
And there's a team that liked to run the football, and so that was going to be a challenge. And in practice, I know you guys were getting ready for that. And let's talk about your practice players of the week.
Oh gosh, a couple of guys I'm real proud of. First off, McKeelan Ware, he's our starting defensive end, but just a guy that's over the last couple of years has really learned how to practice and to crank up the intensity in practice, has shed a few pounds, and he's running sideline to sidelines. And then Jonathan Jennings, a sophomore, scout team running back for us, and that's not a very glamorous position. You take a few shots, and he shows up, man. He works his tail off. He gives us a good look, has a great attitude. So proud of those guys for all the hard work that they're doing to make our team better.
Our practice players of the week, of course, sponsored as always by Chick-fil-A. So the Spartans hosting the Ponca City Wildcats homecoming in 2020. We'll have your first half highlights when we come back. The Bixby Football Coaches Show is brought to you by Roush Coleman Homes, improving quality of life, one home at a time. BTC Broadband, stay connected with us. Chick-fil-A, eat more chicken. Primo Mitsubishi, where the value always exceeds price. Nowlin Orthodontics, live life smiling. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love for the game. Midwest Sporting Goods, put some Midwest best on you. Doc's Country Mart. Check us out at okcountrymart.com. Matthews Ford. Come get your Ford certified vehicle today. And by Baker Pools.
Business is changing and requires more connectivity than ever. Get flexible internet and cloud voice solutions from BTC Broadband to stay connected wherever you are. Our team of local experts can help your business embrace the new normal. Every business deserves personal service and reliable communications to make every connection count. Switch to BTC Broadband today.
Well, it's been a busy day of college football. Let's get caught up on the action. First up, Alabama. This play right here shows what eating chicken will do for you. Lots of broken tackles here. It's the chicken.
No idea what you're talking about.
Joey Galloway is here with chicken predictions.
My what?
Touchdown chicken.
Okay, are we filming right now?
Chicken, 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 chicken.
What is going on?
I don't know. Oh, that was weird.
New management.
Start your game day with the new Hash Brown Scramble Bowl from Chick-fil-A.
For most buyers nowadays, energy efficiency is one of the top things on their list. At Roush Coleman, it's a top priority for us, and our customers are able to live in one of the most energy efficient new homes built. As a result of that, you're going to see that those utility bills are less than anything else you're going to see with a used home or an apartment that you live in.
Bixby at home against the Ponca City Wildcats, an improved Ponca City Wildcat squad under head coach Scott Harmon. It's homecoming. And Lauren, let's get right to the highlights. Now, the highlights this year brought to you by BTC Broadband.
Our defense taking the field right here first, and you'll see trying to bootleg out, and Bo Bertelli just doing a phenomenal job. So proud of Bo, really growing as a football player. You'll see him in on that tackle there as well. Outside linebacker, tight end, doing some good stuff. The defense getting a 3 and out there, one of many on the night. Mason Williams completing a pass there to Isaac Gibson, and then drops back and goes deep right here to Luke Has, and Luke just being so physical right there, just slamming that guy down with a stiff arm. Luke really starting to figure some things out, and then give Coach Suffel a little credit for the 2-point series that we ran. They got us 3 extra points the other night. We hit 3 of those in the game. And then coming back out here, and you'll see our guys flying around, just a nuisance to Ponca City's run game. A lot of guys down in the box. And then coming back here on offense, you'll see Ian Lonsdale sealing the edge right there for Braylon Presley on the pin and pull play. And then we hit Jacob Snyder, sophomore, out here on the edge on the bubble screen, doing a good job picking up a few extra yardage. The wide receivers gooning out there, blocking it up. Love to see that. Dylan Has, sophomore, in on the tackle right here, and Big Kai Roller just made it a long night for Ponca City's offensive line up in the middle. And then right there you'll notice Nick Waddell on the excellent punt block right there. Give Coach Suffel credit for designing a good play to block their punt right there. Then a short completion out over the edge on the out route, and then Mason drops back right here and finds Luke Has on the curl route. And then Luke doing a good job dragging some guys, picking up some extra yardage, and then went into a heavy package right there and snapped the ball to Jersey Rob. And you'll notice Caleb Townsend and Justice Jeffords and those offensive linemen doing a good job of blocking down and kicking out up front right there. Tanner Doyle, one of his many tackles on the night. I think he had 11 solos on the night. Just a huge night from his safety position. Really almost linebacker position with Ponca City's offense. Those guys were screwed down pretty tight. Jackson Rogers here on the bubble screen picking up a few yards out of his wide receiver position. Great to see Jackson continuing to do well. Kel Fugate, sophomore right there. Mason putting a strike on him with the comeback play. And then right here we hit the inside zone mash. Cody Pascal losing his helmet there. And then Zach, oh no, that's Braylon right there. Thought it was Zach for a second, doing a good job with that quick edge right there. So proud of those offensive linemen doing a good job running the inside and outside zone plays. Kai Roller just absolutely creating havoc in the middle right there. Connor Stacy doing some good stuff right there from his outside linebacker position. You'll notice him once again, Connor and Bo Bertelli just, man, have a hard edge out there in our outside linebacker position doing some good stuff. Braylon Presley here on the punt return, and I think the best thing that our punt return team does there is actually not block some guys in an effort not to get a block in the back. That's so challenging right there on those punt return plays. And you'll see our guys, Levi Dunsmore up front, doing a good job getting a good block. Levi gotten the nod the last couple weeks at starting guard, and he's really coming on doing some good stuff. You'll notice Jersey Rob there at the defensive end position doing some good stuff. McKeelan Ware setting a new line of scrimmage, and then Ponca City, we force them to punt right here. Braylon has another nice punt return, getting some big blocks from our guys. And once again, we turn down some shots in an effort to avoid some penalties, and our guys are just really doing a nice job there. And so proud of them and proud of our special teams unit. A lot of hidden yards the other night in that ball game. Braylon Presley right there on the stretch play doing a good job picking up some yards, and then Justice Jeffords and Ian Lonsdale just absolutely mauling people up there on the scoring play. And then the two-point conversion right there to Jersey Rob, another successfully executed two-point play. So stealing some hidden yardage, stealing some hidden points. Bo Bertelli there on a sack, running around, and that takes us into halftime with a 24-0 lead.
All right, so the Spartans up, pitching a shutout at half. We'll have your second half highlights when we come back.
For most buyers nowadays, energy efficiency is one of the top things on their list. At Roush Coleman, it's a top priority for us, and our customers are able to live in one of the most energy efficient new homes built. As a result of that, you're going to see that those utility bills are less than anything else you're going to see with a used home or an apartment that you live in.
Henry Primo for Primo Mitsubishi. We're proud to be a sponsor of Bixby football. I hope you'll show your support of Coach Montgomery and the team. They're champions, just like we are at Primo Mitsubishi. So come see me, Primo Mitsubishi, 15309 South Memorial, Bixby.
Well, it's been a busy day of college football. Let's get caught up on the action. First up, Alabama. This play right here shows what eating chicken will do for you. Lots of broken tackles here. It's the chicken.
No idea what you're talking about.
Joey Galloway is here with chicken predictions.
My what?
Touchdown chicken.
Okay, are we filming right now?
Chicken, 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 chicken.
What is going on?
I don't know. Oh, that was weird.
New management.
Start your game day with the new Hash Brown Scramble Bowl from Chick-fil-A.
Business is changing and requires more connectivity than ever. Get flexible internet and cloud voice solutions from BTC Broadband to stay connected wherever you are. Our team of local experts can help your business embrace the new normal. Every business deserves personal service and reliable communications to make every connection count. Switch to BTC Broadband today.
Bixby pitching a shutout there at halftime against Ponca City, and a little bit of a tussle there in the first half, but your defense was really keeping the door shut.
Yeah, defense was playing lights out, pinning the ears back, running around the football, just absolutely shutting down the run, which is what we knew we'd have to do. And then offensively, may have been one of our roughest starts as far as we've protected the ball well all year. We didn't protect the ball, had some drops, had numerous penalties, and so we went in and challenged the guys a little bit to improve upon that, and they came out in the third quarter and executed pretty well.
Let's take a look at the second half highlights, once again brought to you by BTC Broadband.
Coming out here, we run a little speed sweep play. Zach Blankenship getting an excellent job blocking for Braylon Presley, getting some good down the field blocking, and Braylon does a good job of doing what he does and showing off his speed right there. Good inside zone run by Braylon, and then right here, great protection for Mason, and he does a good job connecting with Luke has on the post pattern off the play action. Just good stuff right there for Mason and Luke, and love the way those two guys are developing a little bit of a connection. Kai Roller just absolutely getting after it in the middle. Our inside linebackers, Nick Waddell, Jack Puckett, really being physical, really triggering quick. You'll see Caleb Townsend out on the pin and pull play doing an excellent job, or maybe that was a counter play, excuse me. Does a fine job, and then we hit the fade pattern right there. Good to hit a deep ball. I think that was Luke Has again. Braylon Presley right here just showing off his speed and quickness and agility and getting in the end zone on that touchdown. Love the way he just hands the ball to the official there. Defense back out, and you'll see Jersey Robb, you'll see Nick Waddell in on that tackle, Tanner Doyle, those guys on the defensive side just really getting after it. Jacob Snyder right here on the interception, and that's excellent, seeing those guys ball hawking back there, getting some takeaways, and hopefully we continue on with that trend. And we run the stretch play right here. Zach Blankenship really comes in and gives us a good spark. Just so proud of Zach and the type of player he is, the type of attitude and leadership ability that he has. Another stretch play over the left edge with Levi Dunsmore and Caleb Townsend. Those guys really getting in there, mixing it up right there. You'll see Towney finishing right there. A lot of good stuff. Cody Pascal having a better game, pounding the run up inside. Jersey Robb, just a physical brand of runner right here. And then right here we run the power play, and Jersey does a good job getting into that line of scrimmage right there. He's just physical. He's an excellent player, excellent student. Just so proud of him. Kai Roller right there on the initial stop, getting good push here once again. You'll see Luke Has from the outside linebacker spot, getting good pressure in there. And then once again, Ponca tries to run a little quarterback read play right there. We've got several guys sitting on that, ready to go, being disciplined. We love that. Great trigger right there, Jacob Snyder, another one of those sophomores who's really growing, doing some good stuff. Zach Blankenship on the stretch play. Ian Lonsdale right there staggering around, picks up a good block for him. You'll see us right there on the edge. Justice Jeffords picking up a good block. We connect right there with a quick screen. Mason drops back, hits the post pattern right here to Luke Has. Luke making an athletic grab, and then once again, when he catches the ball, he's so big and physical, he's hard to bring down. So excellent play right there. Love the way he hands it to the officials and celebrates with his team. Just some really good stuff there. Starting to get a few other guys in right here, and you'll see some guys rallying around the ball. Got Isaac Sherman back. He was hurt in the Carl Albert game, so it's good to see him getting back out there on the field in his defensive end position, bringing a little bit more depth to that defensive line, a fresh rotation, and the quarterback drops the ball right there, and he gets a little bit of pressure with all of our guys in their backfield. And young sophomore Mason Midash right here from the running back position. He's a young guy that we're real excited about, just an excellent tailback, has a little bit of wiggle, good breakaway speed. And then Aiden Hill right here as well. Aiden doing a phenomenal job bouncing the inside zone play and picking up about 30 yards. And then right here Mason gives him a breather. Mason hits a stretch play out over the edge. And like I said, we got a lot of good young tailbacks doing some good stuff. Mason hits the bend right there on the zone, gets tackled on the 5. And then we bring Aiden Hill back in, and Aiden's not being denied right there. He hits the inside zone play in behind Levi Dunsmore. We move Levi out to tackle. You'll see Ethan Watkins here from his nose guard position, getting him riled up inside, just making a big play right there. Bear. Everybody loves to see him do good stuff, and right there he cleans it up with the splash on the sack right there. So good job, Bear. Ponca City drops back, throws a deep ball, another interception right there. Noah Jones, a senior, a guy we're so proud of, has been doing some good things, and that takes us to our final of 59-0. Mark, let's go ahead and take a look at the stat line on the evening. 25 first downs to Ponca City's 4, 550 yards of total offense to Ponca City's 31. 332 yards passing to Ponca City's 55, 218 on the ground for the Spartans, and a negative 24 for Ponca City. Hats off to our defense on the shutout and the negative rushing. Penalties, we're littered with penalties. We had 7 for 50, cost us a lot more yardage than that. Ponca City had only 2 penalties, so disciplined football like Coach Harmon's crew does. Turnover, we had 3 turnovers on the night to Ponca City's 2. Mason Williams was 20 of 28 for 332 and 3 TDs through the air. Braylon Presley, our leading rusher, with 12 carries for 76 yards. Zach Blankenship and Mason Midash, each with 5 carries for 38 and 36 respectively. Receiving, Luke Kaz, leading receiver, had a big night, 7 receptions for 216 yards and 3 touchdowns. Kel Fugate, 2 for 50. Braylon Presley, 6 for 32 yards. So defensive leaders on the night, Tanner Doyle, just with an unbelievable night, had 11 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 2 pass breakups. Nick Waddell, Bo Bertelli, Jack Puckett, all in with 7 tackles. So good evening for the Spartans all the way around.
Those final stats brought to you by Primo Mitsubishi. So Bixby back home, nice little stretch at home. Spartan Stadium, Lee Snyder Field this Thursday night, ESPNU, Booker T.
Yeah, I mean, just the way you want your district championship lined up. If you looked at the schedule at the beginning of the year, Booker T, Bixby, we've had some really good matchups over the years for the district championship, and then moving it up a day to Thursday on ESPNU. What a great opportunity to showcase our community.
And the Hornets playing some good football. It looks like they've been coming on the last few weeks.
Yeah, each week, when you're getting into district play, you're trading films and opponents, and so we've seen Booker T the last few weeks on trade film, and they just continue to get a little bit better. They're running the football well. They got a quarterback that can drop back. They've connected on some deep balls, some fade routes, and have some real talent. And then defensively, they can cover you in man and just put a ton of guys in the box.
And they have the new head football coach and Coach Brown. So the Hornets and the Spartans for the district Thursday night. We're going to come back and have our Now in Orthodontics Player of the Week.
For most buyers nowadays, energy efficiency is one of the top things on their list. At Roush Coleman, it's a top priority for us, and our customers are able to live in one of the most energy efficient new homes built. As a result of that, you're going to see that those utility bills are less than anything else you're going to see with a used home or an apartment that you live in.
Henry Primo for Primo Mitsubishi. We're proud to be a sponsor of Bixby football. I hope you'll show your support of Coach Montgomery and the team. They're champions just like we are at Primo Mitsubishi. So come see me, Primo Mitsubishi, 15309 South Memorial, Bixby.
Well, it's been a busy day of college football. Let's get caught up on the action. First up, Alabama. This play right here shows what eating chicken will do for you. Lots of broken tackles here. It's the chicken.
No idea what you're talking about.
Joey Galloway is here with chicken predictions.
My what?
Touchdown chicken.
Okay, are we filming right now?
Chicken, 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 chicken.
What is going on?
I don't know. Oh, that was weird.
New management.
Start your game day with the new Hash Brown Scramble Bowl from Chick-fil-A.
I've been a proud patient of Dr. Ryan Nallens for the past 5 years with my kids. He really only treats when it's time and he's ready. We came back later and he put braces on my son who just got them off last week. His teeth look amazing.
Now in orthodontics, we're different. I think the first thing you notice when you walk in the door is going to be an energy and enthusiasm and of a team that really loves what we do, and we like to have fun every day.
It's time for a Now in Orthodontics Player of the Week. Senior quarterback Mason Williams joins us here on the show. Mason, good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, let's talk about the season so far. Right off the bat, obviously you guys are undefeated, but let's talk about the passing touchdown record at Bixby and what that was like to set that.
Sure. I mean, coming into the game, there's been a lot of talk about it. I mean, it kind of goes through your head a little bit, but, going through the game, you just don't focus on it. Because if you do that, you tend to do worse because you're focused on kind of the wrong things. And as the game went on, I was about one away, and then I hit it. It was probably the craziest feeling I felt, other than, the state championships, and just kind of a surreal moment. It was awesome. All
right, 2 state championships. Obviously, you guys have some room to go here to try for number 3. But overall, just how would you grade the season?
I I think we're doing good, but I mean, there's also a lot of work on where we have a lot to work on too. Because we have a young team. There's a lot of new young players. I mean, just coming into the playoffs, we've always been, I think, the better team. We always play better in the playoffs, and it's just going to all focus on how we practice too. It's kind of determine what we do.
Let's talk about your young receivers. You mentioned some of the younger kids. Obviously, Big Luke is one of those kids. But overall, how these receivers are starting to gel with you?
I mean, I love them. They're great players. I mean, we worked a lot too in the off season, with this COVID stuff. So I mean, kind of went out there on our own, threw around a little bit, and got to know them. Because it's throwing to different people. Because last year a lot of them graduated. And I think they're all really athletic and they're really smart. And they worked really hard. And I mean, I love throwing to those guys.
All right, so as we look toward the rest of the season, playing on ESPNU, Booker T on a Thursday night game, what are your thoughts on that?
I think it'll be a really cool experience for us and the guys. We're pretty hyped for it because I haven't been on ESPN before like that. Probably most of the guys haven't, but I mean, I hope, we don't let it get to our heads, try to do anything different just because we're on a bigger television network. So, I mean, it's a district championship. I think it should be really fun for us and the team.
All right, so big game coming up. There's a lot we could talk about, but this being the last time on the show, let's just talk about overall, Mason, your experience playing at Bixby.
I mean, it's been the best. I would never want to play for another school. I mean, the coaches, the players, I mean, I couldn't, have a better place to be here. I mean, I have a great foundation here, and I mean, Bixby will always be my home, and it's been hard to leave this place because all the memories. It's just been a, great experience. And it's made a lot of memories here.
All right, well, good luck in college, because I mean, you're going to go on and play there, wherever that may be, and good luck rest of the year.
Thank you.
Mason Williams, senior quarterback, our Now in Orthodontics Player of the Week. We're going to talk about the youth program coming up when we come back.
I've been a proud patient of Dr. Ryan Allen's for the past 5 years with my kids. He really only treats when it's time and he's ready. We came back later and he put braces on my son, who just got them off last week. His teeth look amazing.
Now in orthodontics, we're different. I think the first thing you notice when you walk in the door is going to be an energy and enthusiasm and of a team that really loves what we do, and we like to have fun every day.
Business is changing and requires more connectivity than ever. Get flexible internet and cloud voice solutions from BTC Broadband to stay connected wherever you are. Our team of local experts can help your business embrace the new normal. Every business deserves personal service and reliable communications to make every connection count. Switch to BTC Broadband today.
Well, it's been a busy day of college football. Let's get caught up on the action. First up, Alabama. This play right here shows what eating chicken will do for you. Lots of broken tackles here. It's the chicken.
No idea what you're talking about.
Joey Galloway is here with chicken predictions.
My what?
Touchdown chicken.
Okay, are we filming right now?
Chicken, 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 chicken.
What is going on?
I don't know. Oh, that was weird.
New management.
Start your game day with the new Hash Brown Scramble Bowl from Chick-fil-A.
Henry Primo for Primo Mitsubishi. We're proud to be a sponsor of Bixby football. I hope you'll show your support of Coach Montgomery and the team. They're champions just like we are at Primo Mitsubishi. So come see me, Primo Mitsubishi, 15309 South Memorial, Bixby.
It's time for our Midwest Sporting Goods Youth Team of the Week. We had the 6th grade this time out, and it's 6th grade Red. John Coffey joins us here on the show. John, welcome in.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, well, let's talk about the team overall, how the season's gone. You've only lost 2 games. I mean, full disclosure, my kid's on the team as well, so
right.
I have some inside knowledge, but just kind of judge the season so far.
It's we're hit with the injury bug kind of early on in the season. We're finally healthy again, so those 2 losses, of course, you're going to hear a coach like me blame those losses on injuries, right? It's not any coaching or anything to do with that, but it was definitely around the injury bug. So, but we're back to full strength, and we're ready to roll into the playoffs.
All right, so you had a win this past week against McAllister. Let's talk about overall the team. Start with the offense. Just kind of give us a breakdown of what you guys have to offer.
Yes, sir. Yeah, the offense, we really started to click this week. Started to really get our blocks. We're typically we're a late season team. We're one of those teams that start to click towards the end of the year and start to really get things rolling. Jeff Machado with the offensive line and then calling the plays. He's done a great job. We've got Jack Gill running the ball, and he's running like a real running back nowadays. This is his first year to be able to run with the weight limits that are available out there. So, and Ben Puckett, and you know, we're blessed with talent. You know, Caden Flowers and Landon Teinhardt and Cole Sager. We just have a lot of talent out there.
All right, now defensively, you guys I know have a lot of different kids, a lot of different areas that they can make plays. Let's talk about that.
Sure. You know, defense is run by Jeff Sager, and it's just one of those things. This week we put in a dime for the first time ever, and our kids they did really well with it. You know, my son plays quarterback Hoyt, and he loves doing that. He gets an opportunity to lock down some folks every now and again. And Logan Steele coming off the edge there as a defensive end. He's just a man among boys. And you know, again, we've just got a lot of kids out there that are really talented and love playing football. Yeah,
I know you put in a dime that start to throw the ball a little bit more.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about overall just coaching this team. Now you've been with them since the inception of the team. They're in first grade.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's been, you know, a lot of years there working with these boys. We only have a couple boys that are from the original team, your son included. So it's kind of fun. Each year we get some new personalities on the team and some new things that we get to learn about and grow as a team. It's kind of been fun throughout the last years.
We talk about the playoffs. They're coming up. Just overall, you know, you got one more year after this, seventh grade. Let's talk about just your overall experience with Bixby Youth Football.
You know, it's been a great experience for me. You know, one of the reasons why I got into it is because of the coaches that I had in my past, right? And so I wanted to be one of those guys that later in life, when the kids see me, they come up and say, "Hey, coach, you remember that time?" kind of thing, or "Hey, you know, give them a nickname and do that kind of fun stuff," because that was always stuff that I thought was kind of neat when I was playing as a young man.
Well, thanks for being on the show. Good luck rest of the year.
Thank you, sir.
John Coffey, 6th grade, Bixby Red. That's Midwest Sporting Goods Youth Team of the Week. All right, that'll do it for the show. Spartans, Thursday night at home, ESPNU against Booker T. We'll see you next time. The Bixby Football Coaches Show is brought to you by Roush Coleman Homes, improving quality of life, one home at a time. BTC Broadband, stay connected with us. Chick-fil-A, eat more chicken. Primo Mitsubishi, where the value always exceeds price. Nowlin Orthodontics, live life smiling. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love for the game. Midwest Sporting Goods, put some Midwest best on you. Doc's Country Mart, check us out at okcountrymart.com. Matthews Ford, come get your Ford certified vehicle today. And by Baker Pool.